Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. The Doom in the Tomb event is now live and the old wildcards have returned to standard format. The first deck that I played just had to be N'Zoth Warlock. This is the Theorycraft deck that I made a couple of days before the event began, and well, it could have worked better. I had actually 50% win rate with this deck for the first evening. Although I think I could have played some games better. Of course, when you're playing a control deck and you're uncertain about the reach of your opponents, then you don't know how many risks you can take. And reviewing all the games, there were at least a couple of games where I took a bit too many risks, and I could have won if I had just played slightly better. One such game is also going to be shown in this video, alongside a couple of other games. But other than that, yeah, the deck is pretty decent. The deck has the ability to play many N'Zoths, because Expired Merchant can generate more N'Zoths, and then Soul Warden can give you back the cards that you've discarded, so you have the chance to play up to 5 copies of N'Zoth. Or alternatively, you have the ability to play up to 6 copies of Twisting Nether, if removal is what you're looking for, so there's some flexibility in that. This is based on my old King Faris Control Warlock, and the N'Zoth variant is clearly better, because you're very safe when you play N'Zoth. You're going to resurrect Khaatu Defenders, you're going to resurrect Rotten Apple Bombs, possibly Sylvanas Windrunner, and unfortunately also sometimes Expired Merchants. But overall it's easier to play your 10-drop than it was with King Faris. Other than that, the deck seemed to work pretty well. Shadow Flame was working well, Twisting Nether was doing its job, all the Death Rattles were working appropriately, the Spellbreaker seems to be good in the current meta. The only card that I can really criticize is Thinkmaster Overspark. I expected Thinkmaster to counter some other N'Zoth decks, but it hasn't actually been very effective. I think it needs to be replaced with something, I just haven't figured out what yet. So maybe there's a chance to build this into a variant that's actually capable of climbing. I'm slightly optimistic about that. But of course, when maximum health is 30, then should there be a bunch of OTK decks, they can always just kill you. That's something that cannot be avoided. But yeah, overall, a pretty fun deck to play. If you enjoyed this content, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more. And now let's go take a look at N'Zoth Warlock in action. Maybe not. Really close, but just cannot stay alive. I wonder if there's something I could do about the deck to improve it. The Death Rattle healing just comes a little too slow. It's better than it was with Faris, but it's still just a tiny bit slow, so that they kill me with direct damage just when I'm about to get the Death Rattles out, for example. Really close, but not close enough. Well, we'll see about that. That was a surprising card. I think I'm Shadow Bolting it. I can still play the Mountain Giant next turn. Just denying that resource for the time being from the Druid. He's getting close to the quest though. Very, very close. Here comes the Mountain Giant. Then I have like the Apple Bomb. Or maybe the Khaatu. No hard removal yet, but next turn of course there'll be lots of options for hard removal for him. Coin Khaatu is an option. And if he has the Searcher, I can fight that. Apple Bomb kind of fights it too, though. I think it's just the Apple Bomb now. Punch face with the Giant. I also have like Sylvanas Plague of Flames. Okay, so the Giant cannot die this turn. But 2 Anubis at Defenders is pretty good. He can get the Giant much closer to his reach. Ouch. I have to put the giant, yeah. Giant down to 5 and then Searcher can kill the giant and the apple bomb. Options. What if I play the Karduk Defender? This one down to 5, Starfall can still kill it. There's always stuff that can kill it. I think it's just the Siphon Soul in this pretty standard play, but now there are so many ways for him to kill the giant. Starfall kills the giant, Surger perfectly kills the giant, even leaves him with a 5-1. But we'll see. If I can find the N'Zoth, things can still happen here. Yeah, Surger is such a perfect kill on the giant now. Well, I knew that. 9 cards in hand. Do I have to tap so that I can play the Apple Bomb? So that I could try to get closer to the N'Zoth. But Apple Bomb dies on board to the Oasis Searcher, which is kind of awkward. I mean, I have the option to spend the coin this turn too. I think I do have to tap. Godfrey is pretty nice. So not a coin spending turn yet. Just the Apple Bomb out there. Just the Apple Bomb. He might spend a spell to kill the Apple Bomb though, and push 5 to the face. That's totally possible.
Power takes many.
I didn't expect that. There's no 4. There is 2, but there's no 4. Can't get a Godfrey clear. Don't have anything that I want to play the Merchant for. Not yet able to Shadow Flame with Sylvanas or something like that. Hellfire doesn't kill all of that stuff. I don't even have a Twisting Nether yet. I mean, I could do Sylvanas, Plague of Flames. Kill 1, steal 1. Is that really the best I can do?
I have no time for games.
I'm not happy about this, but... well, that worked out. That worked out really well in the end then. Cool. But I haven't found Twisting Nethers. But I kind of need some Twisting Nethers. Oh, a bonus loady. Bonus loady is bad for me. I don't like bonus loadies. There's a Twisting Nether. So I'll Siphon Soul the Coon. I think Master the Lodi. Well, turns out I made it into a 5-5. But at least it lost the spell damage. More 5-5s. 2, but there's no 4 again. Just 2 out of 5. Ouch. When I could get a Twisting Nether from the Merchant. There's probably no silence in that deck. I could Hellfire coin Godfrey. That would clean the board. Twisting Nether from the Merchant is probably going to be fine, right? Probably. Karduk, Doomsayer. So I shouldn't die now. Because the Karduk is healing me for 6. And it doesn't die to a single Starfall either. But he could use multiple spells. But that's still 6 healing. He has currently 15 damage on the board. And then I get a couple of Twisting Nethers. So I should be pretty good about this at the moment. I also have Soul Warden, Shadow Flame if I like that. 11 cards, 13 cards. Is this deck going to have some Nomies? It might. I think I can afford to tap once here. Just play one of the Twisting Nethers now. I don't think this is a Malygos build. Doesn't strike me as a Malygos build, because this was a Power of the Wild. And now I dealt with the Searchers, the Defenders, the Lodi. That's not very impressive now, is it? I could afford to tap again, right? Because I do want to find N'Zoth and the second merchant. Ooh, a mountain giant. That's worth spending a coin, right? I believe that's worth spending a coin. Mountain giant coin Ziliax. Killed Talnos. He still has both rats. He still has another Starfall. So, I mean, I think he can answer the giant. We're getting somewhere. Because when he spends rats, he's also drawing deeper into his deck. I mean, yeah, he has some Nomis. But I have Soul Ward and Shadow Flame to kill a Nomi. And then I have multiple Twisting Nethers. Seven cards, 9 cards. Can I go down to 8 cards? Yeah, I think I can. I might just play one N'Zoth in this game. Not use the Expired Merchant, but we'll see. Depends a lot on what his plays are going to be. Like now I would love an Expired Merchant. Can't get the 2. What if I just drop the N'Zoth here? But how do I kill him if I play the N'Zoth now? Double Hellfire will always leave the scenarios up. I can't set up nice things here. That's tough. If I leave him with 9 damage, that's also not good. But if I have just one N'Zoth, is that enough to kill him? The fatigue difference isn't that great. I think I have to play the N'Zoth here. I think I just have to. I've seen both Starfalls, so they could be swipes. Now he's going so deep into fatigue that I can kill him with fatigue. Now I think it's going to be okay.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Okay, it's Zephyrus 4. Actually, I didn't think about Zephyrus in the Mass Dispel. Now all he needs to do is hit me in the face. Why are you attacking there? You wanted to go face. 13 to face there and you could win. Oh. Why? Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Kaatut.
I'm out of cards.
So, is there going to be Elise in the Nomis?
Behold, jewels of the sun.
I have 5 cards left. And he's taking tons of fatigue damage. And Shadow Bolt that.
Need a hand, Explorer?
Okay. He has the Fluke left, right? He does. There's an Expired Merchant to give me another Twisting Nether. 9 cards in hand.
No, don't. It's still good.
But he still has the floop, right? Does he have enough gnomies to just win? Nine cards in hand. How is this going to turn out? But now all his floops are just gnomies again.
And you taught you were lost.
I think he needed more gnomies. He needed to just use the floop LEs to make more gnomies, right? Didn't he? Because this is nowhere near enough gnomies. Is there something I don't see here? I don't understand. What am I missing? He needed to make more gnomies. He needed to make a lot more gnomies. What am I missing? What is it that I'm missing? I'm missing something here. I'm not sure what. I don't think anyone has any idea yet. It's probably impossible to have an idea at this point. But we'll see. What kind of paladin? Is it secret paladin or holy rat or... No idea based on that one. But it can't be quest, he would have kept the quest, so it has to be something else at least. Do I just keep tapping? I think I need to commit the Doomsayer here. Because otherwise he might just be able to kill the Doomsayer easily in a couple of turns. So subscribed. Will I make a YouTube video about this deck? Probably, but it's not looking promising enough at the moment. So, I really don't know. The Saga type probably just isn't strong enough.
Let me tell you a story.
So this is some kind of Highlander Paladin. I mean, it has to be. Can't tap. So he's going to have stuff like Tyrion. But I might still silence that. This is pretty nice. It prevents the effect. And it challenges that minion directly. Obviously, choose the champion challenges me. Oh, and he's going to have a Blessing of Wisdom. Oh no! That's worse. Oh, this one turned out really badly for me, actually. Whoops, sorry about that. Because I was planning to Think Master the Tyrion. I still need to keep that plan. But this actually turned out really poorly for me. Sometimes happens. He gets 2 draws for free, maybe even more, because I haven't found a Shadow Bolt to actually kill this. Couple of sneak snaps. Oh, there would have been so many silenced targets, I see. Whoopsie. It's fine. Does he have silence? He might. But I have to be a little bit concerned about that. Not use the expired merchant where it can be killed. I can stop the card draw. Stopping the card draw will do for now. 8 cards in hand. I think that's okay. Because if I copy something with the expired merchant in the near future... Alright. True Highlander. There's obviously Zephyrus as well. Oh no, the hunt the hero power. So he wants to deal a lot of damage. Well, I have some tools against that. I'm not completely incapable of handling that. It just looks like I will be incapable of... I won't be able to do nasty things to Hysterion. And I could play Expired Merchant Hellfire. I really want to Think Master Ethereum, but it looks difficult right now. He might have silence, so I don't want to Expired Merchant yet. Let's just try this for now. Is there any S tier deck at the moment? Nobody knows. We have had this meta for like 2 hours. So how on earth would anyone know? It just isn't possible. Can't do Expired Merchant Twisting Nether yet. Would have loved to be able to do that. Oh, Blessing of Might. Scary stuff. And I could just do Hellfire and Rotten Apple Bomb. Am I going to get hit in the face by the Siamat? Possibly. I think I still have to try that. Next turn is probably going to be Expired Merchant Twisting Nether. And after that it's going to be N'Zoth. That's what this looks like so far. He's one off with the mechs at the moment. Obviously something like Celiax could help with that. I mean, from killing the Rotten Apple Bomb. Subdue helps again as well. But unless there's some significant death rattle, I just don't care. Expired Merchant Twisting Nether into N'Zoth's should give me enough healing. Paladin can't silence a whiteboard. Okay, so... yeah, now we go with the merchant play. Merchant Twisting Nether. And we get the 2 N'Zoths into hand. And these N'Zoths are going to summon tons of Kadut defenders. So if he can't kill me this turn, then it will be very, very difficult for him to kill me. Okay. He was able to kill me this turn. And of course their recent actions, the layoffs and everything, do make me question whether I should support them at all by playing their games. So this makes me think that it could be like Control, but is anyone playing Control Warrior? Okay, so it's actually aggro. Forget all about control, it's actually aggro. For 3 mana, can he kill the Doomsayer? Possibly. Inner Rage. Inner Rage is enough. Now I'm in trouble. Would I have been in any less trouble if I didn't tap? Probably not. Does he have Inner Rage? If I'm playing the Doomsayer, I'm not tapping, which is kind of awkward. But he has to have the Inner Rage now to kill it, right? There isn't another answer. This doesn't kill it. So this is actually very good for me. Because he doesn't have the mana to... He does not have the mana to play the Lackey, he already used the coin. So I'm totally fine with this. I need to play the Thinkmaster on the board. I believe I just need the Thinkmaster on the board as a minion here. Just to challenge him a little bit. Two lackeys in hand for him. Apple Bomb, and this one goes face. So now he has Zepris, Ragnaros, or Siamat in hand. This is actually Highlander Warrior, by the way. This isn't pure aggro, this is Highlander. Well, that troll sucks now, doesn't it? Maybe not with if you have a range caliber. Actually, do I just want to kill that? Because I could with Ciliax and Mortal Coil. That leaves him with the Lackey on the board, but I don't care about the Lackey. The only downside is that it helps him kill the Ciliax. But I think that's acceptable.
Unity, precision,
I think this is okay. I can kill that and retain some board here. Including a Ciliax that has Divine Shield on. Even though I of course know that this is going to happen, but this deck doesn't have any way to actually use the bombs. It's just 10 damage coming from my deck at some point. Oh. Well, that's scary. Now I actually don't know what this deck is capable of. And Plague of Flames and play the Kartut. Too bad that I'm at 30, so Kartut is not healing me right now. But I'm a bit low on cards in hand. He has 8 cards in hand and I have 5. And I'm the control deck. So... that is slightly surprising. Okay, I don't mind the Siamat, I think. Probably regardless of what he picks. I mean, Wind Fury and Siamat just kills itself there. Divine Shield, and I still have ways to kill it. Wait, did he just pick... oh, yeah. That wasn't even a good turn. So I have the option to Hellfire these down. Maybe I can find a way to use Godfrey later. Can't Hellfire and Mountain Giant. There might be, because he has Taurus, and then maybe there's some kind of OTK there. With Mercenaries and Leroy or Grom. That would be awkward. Then I would need some N'Zoth boards to contest that. Oh. Ouch. That hurts. That hurts a lot. I have to Twisting Nether that and hope that he can't kill me next turn. Does he have some kind of combo?
I've got more left in me.
I probably have to play the N'Zoth here. Does Ooze allow me to delay N'Zoth? Because I would love to get copies of N'Zoth, but it's hard. Being down to 12 is scary. Because Chrome is potential lethal. I think I just have to play the N'Zoth here. I get a couple of cards. I just have to do this. Because this means that he can't Chrome his way through. But I can't kill him either, right? Nope, right now I don't have the tools to kill him. He has some magnetics he can use on the mechs. I can't even kill both of these mechs. Unless I use like Twisting Nether. Or Godfrey. I'm not really ready to do those things. I could get the Sylvanas on the board already. But even that would backfire. I'll just go for Ooze and Mountain Giant here. Just kill one of those now. This kind of deck can have Brawl. I'm not afraid of Sneap Snap though, because I have the Silence. So I'm totally cool with him playing some Snip Snaps here. $13. Yeah, that's easy lethal.
Your magic shall not save you.
Magic shall not save you, and boom, he is dead. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.